Did nobody see that? Or I can't be the only one who saw that. No one else saw that? I can't be the only person who's seen that. And that's why I've been like scratching my brain about it. You didn't have to. You don't gotta name the source. At the bottom of the damn screenshot, it says. At the bottom of the damn screenshot, in the message bar where you would send a message or a gift or an emoji, it says message at that therapist. You would only see that if you were the receiver, not the sender. Like if this was between me and Petty Row, it wouldn't say message Nosy and I'm sending it. It would say message Petty Row. It's right here at the bottom. It says message that therapist. That can only come from the sender. That can't come from that therapist side. There's no recap. There's nothing to recap. I have not said anything yet. So did Rose leak it herself? The question is if Rose did leak it from where, however she leaked it, whether she did it anonymously or not, why would she do it? Why would she leak that? To expose the therapist. Oh, interesting. She try to clear herself? Possibly. She did send it to her friends. That's true. If Rose sent this to her friends and her friends are the ones who leaked it, you know? That and you know how HB said she had four people who was leaking stuff to her. If Rose sent this screenshot to her friends, like, look at this bullshit that therapist sending me back in June 10th when it was sent, they could have leaked it to Heartbreaker. That's also a possibility. So was they hunching? Okay, so here's my question. Okay, here's my next question. Okay, thank you, Virgos. When that therapist said that if they were dating, if that therapist said that Rose and her were going to that, well, didn't say, we all saw it play out. They were going to their Florida trip, right? Remember, now follow me because we don't got a lot of time. Remember when they were both sharing their story about the towel. I know the towel keeps coming up, but that's not the important part. When they were both sharing their story about the towel, that therapist and Rose both stated that when Rose had got to that therapist's house, they watched a little TV, and then that therapist said she went to bed, and then she gave Rose the remote, and Rose stayed up and watched a little bit of TV. If they were dating, the story of Rose having her own spare bedroom, is that true? Because now it calls that into question, right? Like, was that just a story that they had made up that Rose had her own bedroom? Remember in the morning when she had woke up, she said, I knocked on the door and asked Rose if she wanted breakfast or anything. Is that true? Did she knock on the guest room door or did she knock on the bedroom room door? And here's my next question. Let's say that that was just a made up story that Rose didn't actually stay at the guest house. Rose was actually staying in the, or not the guest house, but the guest bedroom. And Rose was actually staying in the same bedroom as that therapist. Because now we know that they were dating, right? They were staying in the same bedroom. Is the reason as to why Rose flipped the script on the trip is because maybe the pussy wasn't good? I'm not trying to laugh, but you know what I mean? You know how like you hit it and you're like, oh, it's not that good. I don't know if I want to do this for another weekend. You know what I mean? That's my question after I was listening to this. I was like, because now it calls into a question a lot of the stuff that y'all was talking about. Like, oh, or was it really about the towel? Was it really about you overhearing her friend saying something in regard to you? Was it really because her friend called you by your fake government name? Or was it because you finally got some pussy and it wasn't that great? And you're like, oh, I don't want to do this for 3 more days. You know what I mean? You ever fucked a nigga and it was bad and but you were supposed to go away with him? You're like, I don't want to do this. I got to let this nigga hit me for 3 more days. I don't know if I can do all that. And you just try to find a way out of it. Now, you know, now I want to know about that spare, the guest room. Like, were you really in a guest room? Or were they dating and like, but Rose was keeping her distance? Like, oh, I'll sleep in a spare bedroom. I'll do this. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be in a spare bedroom. I'll just stay in a spare bedroom. I'm not going to like, even though we're dating, Rose's playing like the Virgin Mary type deal. Like, I don't want to touch each other. Let's just stay in separate quarters. Could it have been like that? You know, those are my questions. You know, what y'all think? She didn't want to snuggle, possibly. That therapist proposed Rose allegedly. Yeah, I heard that too. She said, remember when she failed to mention the second encounter? That's why. Mm-hmm. And I asked her, I was like, well, why didn't you mention that you guys had hung out a second time in person? I didn't think it was relevant. Well, now it's relevant. And not in the sense like it's important. It's not really important. This is just gossip. But now it's important because now we want to know, what was the second meetup? Did y'all, you know? Did y'all meet up the second time? Thank you, Abracadabra. When y'all met up the second time, it's because y'all was hunching. Is that therapist tall? Because I know Rose is really tall. Was that therapist tall? Is she tall? How does that work? You said I don't know. I just know I've been saying there was hunching from the gate, towel gate to be exact. Yeah, because like I got the screen recording of the friend on the panel. I got the full screen recording while she was up there. She's pregnant, and she said no. We was just gonna give her my husband's sperm. My husband wasn't gonna hunch her. She tried to say it was made up, but now we know it was more than a dang makeup session. Mm-hmm. Which is understandable if they had a relationship and they wanted to keep it private. I understand that. Like I keep my relationships private, you know. So like I understand that they didn't want to make it public. So the people who were pressing it really hard, like, oh yeah, they hunching. Um, that's just not something I speculate on because I don't really try to speculate on people's relationships, you know. But based on the circumstances, I guess it was more important than we thought, you know. So, yeah, because the last three major things. And side note, what a Carter, that's my dog. Yeah, he said if they want to keep it private, they went about it the wrong way. I just don't think that therapist has a right to like whoever she likes and date whoever she dates. But like, I don't know, like she should have just tried Bumble or OkCupid or Match.com. She shouldn't have tried TikTok, even though TikTok is such a widely used social media app. And I'm telling you, in about 10 years, you're going to see a lot of couples saying they got married from TikTok, you know, kind of like you see couples who got married from Instagram. It's like a normal thing to say a couple met on Instagram and got married. It's very normal for people to say a couple met on Facebook and got married. Friends with Attitude met her husband on Facebook. It's very normal to see people get married on Twitter. So in a couple of years, it'll be relatively normal that people met on TikTok and got married. It's just because it's a newer app. It's just like it hasn't become widely more done yet because people are still meeting each other. So I'm not saying that therapist shouldn't try to find love anywhere. She should. She has every right to. Every person deserves the right to try to find someone. But that therapist by far has the worst set of discernment I think I have witnessed in a very long time. Her level of discernment is so bad, and it's because I'm not going to try to diagnose why her discernment is bad, but her level of discernment is really, really bad. She just is just bad at picking stuff. She was good at picking a home. She was great at picking a dog. She was even more fantastic at picking her career level, right? Because she's successful in those things. She seems like she's good at picking good friends outside the app, right? Because you see how her friends advocate for her all the time and things of that nature. But when it comes to like TikTok, it's just like, I think that therapist is going to struggle hard because she's been so good at navigating life now as an adult. She is a successful adult, that she's going to, in the latter years, she'll start to question, like, what was going on with me in this app? Like, why did I not get it right, like, again and again and again and again? What about it? What about this app did I fail at so many different turns, at meeting friends, meeting potential partners, things of that nature? You know, how did I get it so wrong? So in a number of years, she's going to look back and be like, damn, I just kept, getting hit in the face with every door every time. So I feel like she has a good chance at, like, if she just slows down, kind of reevaluates how she's navigating this app, whether it be to build a platform, find friends, find a potential match partner. She needs to really slow down and reevaluate what avenues am I going down that are wrong? Because she's not going down the right path. She's going down seedy hallways, like dirty, sketchy alleyways, like, that are dark without enough lighting for her to see what the fuck is down there. So she's just like, you know, she's just not making good decisions with TikTok. Yeah, she's taking a lot of back rooms. But I just hope she just sees the light at the end of the tunnel. She's lost on this app through life. She seems relatively successful, but when it comes to navigating TikTok, she needs guidance. Like, she doesn't know how to properly navigate this app. In life, she's doing well, you know what I mean? But on this app here, she's just, she's like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, except she didn't end up with a cuddly lion and a courageous scarecrow and whatever, however that story goes. She ended up in, Inglewood. You know what I mean? Her and Toto Carter ended up in Inglewood. It's like, how'd you get in Inglewood? You were supposed to be in Oz. Like, like, how did you get here? You're first of all, your house fell in the wrong fucking spot. So get back in the house and hopefully that tornado drops you off at the right place. But she ended up in the wrong goddamn place. Her and Carter and her Laura in her little basket. It's like, she is Dorothy. She's Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. That's exactly how I see the therapist. She's Dorothy, and she's just, it's just like in the wrong place. Like, you're in the wrong place. You're not, like, she's not supposed to be in black TikTok. I don't mean that, but I mean, like, she's not navigating TikTok to her best of her abilities, because her abilities are being drowned out, and I'm not entirely sure why. Like, the way that she was able to navigate life successfully, I don't know why she's not applying that to TikTok. I don't know why she's letting her guard down. That's the part I haven't quite understood. Like, why'd you let your guard down on the app? Because you thought, because it's virtual, it would be easier to navigate. You know what I mean? Because it's not real world, it's not tangible stuff you could touch. Is that why you just kind of like let your guard down? You can't let your guard down on this motherfucking app. Baby, they'll rob, steal, and destroy from you over here, even if they can't reach out and touch you. You know what I mean? And when they can't reach out and touch you, they'll do worse, okay? They'll do worser and worser to you, So it's just like, I'm trying to figure out why she let her guard down. That's my only question to that therapist. Not that she'll ever hear it, but if she does hear it, why'd you let your guard down? Yeah, social media is actually, yeah, it is the worst. You can get scammed, robbed, you can get all kinds of stuff. You get jumped and shit. You said, and been dragging it for 40 days and 40 nights. Well, she really hasn't. You said they both been quiet. Well, that therapist seeks validation out of Rose. So they're definitely talking to each other. You know what I mean? They're definitely like talking to one another. I'm sure Rose is clearing out that Discord server as we speak. It's probably got one motherfucking member. It's probably got one person. It's probably got one moderator over there left. You know, she'd have probably cleaned house on that thing. She deleted it. She ought to. Them Discord servers is messy. It is messy. She deleted it last night. Yeah, she should delete it. Shit messy as fuck. I'm sure there was all kinds of stuff in there, saying all kinds of wild and salacious shit about people. Was I mentioned in there? Does anybody know? Am I clear? Am I safe? Hey, Shaded. Oh, I like your new profile pic. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was safe. Okay, good. Thank you. You safe, girl. Good. Good. That's why I will never have a Discord server. First of all, I don't even know how to use Discord. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Never used it before. I got logged into it one time, looked confusing as hell. I said, "Come get off this shit." So I'm glad I don't know how to navigate a Discord server, and I don't ever let anyone make one for me. You know? Yeah. F that. That is crazy. What's up, Judge Trendsetter? Yeah. You said same. I don't do Discord. I don't even know how it works. You said I ran across some bingo screaming about her ex stalking her. Oh dang. Thanks, Big Chill. Yeah, honey, it's mad wild over here. So that was the only thing that was going on this weekend. That's not bad. That's a good weekend. That's only one thing, you know. My question is, y'all know HBB doing damage with them Discord servers. So if you got a Discord server and you got a public platform, just know HB gonna get access to it. Brene, TikTok person. I know she had court the other day, but I haven't checked the court filings to see what happened. Yeah, we're talking about that Rose stuff. You think Bella gonna have court tomorrow? She should have court tomorrow. It's a lot going on. Oh, I also saw that um, John T and cold chill. John T and what's his name? Javon made up. They apologized to one another. What's up, Dior? John T and them made up with one another. What's up, T? Yeah. So I don't know what the cat lady is. Yeah. So I guess that's the end of that. Yeah, like yeah. Who is cat? I don't know who that is. Some cat lady died. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Don't know. You guys don't know who that is. I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Saying their full name doesn't help. I don't know who that is. On Facebook from Memphis, still don't know her. Sounds very specific to Memphis. Yeah. So that was the only two things that I saw that went on this weekend. I didn't see anything else this weekend other than John T and Javon apologizing to one another. Somebody said Nikki Sweets and AP was beefing. What was going on between them? What Nikki Sweets and AP get into it for? Can I tell you something that you may not know? What? Nothing serious? Okay. And then what was the last thing I heard about this weekend? Did you hear the recordings? Recordings of what? Did Drop discuss you? I have no idea. Was Drop Queen live today? What's up, Bun Bun? Oh, well, if she was trendsetter, I don't know what she discussed. I don't know what she discussed. Yeah. Thanks, Charm. Yeah, that's what they said. The therapist proposed to Rose. That's what they're saying. Well, other than that, they're dating. What else was in that Discord server? That's the only thing that I heard about. I didn't hear. And then somebody was talking about Petty Row and Diamond's tumblers, but I think that was the only two things. Like, was there anything else in that server that was? What's up, Henderson? Something with Kells. Is you recapping? No, I'm just trying to talk. That was it? Those only two things? I guess they were dating, or they were potentially dating. I don't know. They were definitely hunching, you know? Oh, yes, raining right now. They were trying to come up with a scheme to cancel Salute Kells or White Kells. They were basically telling her to cancel Kells. How can Rose cancel Kells? Like, what was the plan to do that? What's up, Autumn? What was the plan to do? How do you cancel her? What has Kells ever done to need to be canceled? Cancel plans on her. Why? Kells was having a birthday trip? Oh, was that therapist supposed to have plans with Kells and they were telling Rose to tell that therapist to cancel plans with her? Is that it? Is that it? Why? That's weird. Why would they want Rose to get that therapist to cancel plans with Kells? Hold on, y'all. Okay. A lot of speculation. Sounds like it. Why would they want that? You said because Kells admitted she had flirted with the therapist? Like, yeah? Not them trying to make it to a love triangle. My Confucius face. Hey, Misty. My Confucius face. The therapist admitted to having a crush on Kells, but Kells said she's not interested in her. That therapist like him young, huh? That therapist like him young, huh? Niggas like him young too. Look, a nigga gonna like, like therapist like him young, huh? She said, I like some young. She said, I'm looking for a sugar baby. She like I'm young, huh? Kels is pretty young. Or she looks really young. I would take Kels for like 25, 26. What's up, Blue Jean? 25, 26. What's up? Just call me Mo. I think Kels is like 25, 26. Having a crush on these young girls, these young tenderonis. And Rose is like what, 24, 25? Kels is 40? You lying. Ain't no way. You lying. Kels? Damn. I need her skincare routine. I need her skincare routine. Because what is she doing? What is she doing? Damn. Damn, Kels. What you using? Them peptides? If she using something. Okay. Yeah, whatever she's doing a good job. She must use that like infrared light, like those light masks. She must be using light mask when she go to sleep at night. How is that therapist? Like 38, 39? I don't think that therapist is quite 40 yet. Yeah. Sheesh. Okay, well, she don't like him young then. She just casually flirts with Kels, and Kels is like, pump the brakes, therapist, pump the brakes. But in the Discord server, there was something, there was, what you guys were telling me is there was some plotting going on about trying to get that therapist and Kels to cancel their plans, even as friends, for no apparent reason, just out of sheer, I don't know. Damn, that's crazy. Crazy. That is crazy. Just be that Discord server sounds messy as hell, and it should be burned to the ground. They should burn it to the ground. I'm glad she deleted it. Delete it. Obviously, Rose, you can't be trusted with no goddamn Discord server. All that mess going on in there. Damn, don't nobody need a Discord server. Them Discord servers are messy. Ain't it nothing but just a melting pot of mess. What's up, Bigo Digo? Just a melting pot of mess. That's what I don't understand. Why you using Discord servers and not just texting niggas? I was talking with Petty and Diamond. I said they pay $1 million for our group chat. $1 million cash, baby. $1 million cash. You believe? You say we believe you? Mm-hmm. That's why when y'all be like, can you, when I when I do all those screen recordings, I'll be like, can you upload them to YouTube? No, because I'm not watching the live stream. I'm texting the whole time. You know how like an iPhone or any Android, TikTok lets you play the live stream, but you can scroll out and do other stuff. Baby, I be in my text threads being messy. You think I'm gonna upload that? Ain't shit to upload. You know what I mean? You said we got to crowd fund to a milli to get that thread. Yeah, give me $1 million cash. You can get the whole thread. You said let's start a crowd fund. You said, did you see Mr. Majors on a? You saw Mr. Majors got a preserve award from Jason Lee Award show. Oh, I didn't. Who's Mr. Majors? Who is that? What part leaving you from? The hood part. You said so when we miss them. So when you miss what? Jonathan Majors. Oh, no, I didn't see that. I haven't done any news. I'm gonna get all to the news tomorrow. So that therapist and Rose was hunching, huh? You from down the way? I'm from Kinsman. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy because y'all all speculated it. I never talked about it because it just wasn't enough evidence for me. But the way that they like latched onto each other and like it felt very much like something, you know. But I couldn't peg it. I just like maybe they're just like really close friends who just with a weird bond, you know. Like that's what I thought it was. I'm like maybe these bitches just real close. Turns out that coochies was closer. I don't know if they was hunching, but they was definitely dating, according to that Discord message. Not that we care. Like I don't care if that they're dating. It's just so interesting that like that therapist was like really adamant. Like I would never date her. She's so young. She's so young. She's so young. It was like it was almost like a Freudian slip, and she knows exactly what that is. It sounded like a Freudian slip. Like yeah, but you do date them young. You know what I mean? What's up, Ivy? But you do date them young. She was like, I would never date her. She's so young. And when I found out her age, I was like, no, lie, lie again, therapist, lie again. Just lying. What's up, Kimmy? Just lying. Lie again, friend. Just giving free lies. You was giving out free lies and that nobody asked for. Ain't nobody ask you why you wouldn't date Rose because of her age. Ain't nobody even asked for that. You just giving out free lies. It was just free. Here you go. Lie for free. We was like, okay. For nothing. Hi. Just free lies. Yeah. This is just lying for free. For no reason. No one asked for it. No one needed it. It was just a free lie. It was just a free lie for nothing. So what do y'all consider young? Because 26 is not that young to me. I consider young based off of what you have in life. Rose is a college student. She's college bound, right? She still resides with her mother, which is normal. There's nothing wrong with that. Rose can reside with her mother. She can also live in the dorms if she wanted to. You know what I mean? But she doesn't have to. She lives with her mother. And she's like, still like, she's at the inception of her career. So it's, she hasn't done any internships yet. She hasn't done any, she's not even close to her postdoc if she wants to get her PhD in psychology. She's at the infancy of her career. That's young to me. That's young. You haven't even like touched corporate America yet. You haven't touched anything yet. You haven't touched a 401k yet. You haven't set up your Roth IRA. She's just young. She's just like, uh, you know, budding in the world. So I consider that young. That's what I would consider. If a 26-year-old man came to me and was like, "Well, I'm a college student. I still live with my dad," and I would be like, you haven't even touched life yet for me to even like consider you for anything." You understand what I mean? So I would consider him young. You'd be like, "Well, he's 26. Fuck his age. He ain't did nothing yet with life. He still has life." Still has so much of life ahead of him. Just Rose has so much of her life ahead of her. She has nothing established yet. And that's okay. She's at an age where she's learning to establish things. She's getting her career together. She's getting her education in line. She's living with her mother to save money to, things like that. So she's no concept of a mortgage. She's got no concept of insurance. She's got no concept of car notes. You know what I mean? She's got no concept of savings accounts. She's got no concept of, vacation rentals. She doesn't have concepts of those things because she hasn't experienced them yet. She will experience them in maybe the next decade, but right now she doesn't. So someone else would have to foot the bill for those things in order for her to live a comfortable relationship, familial relationship. She can't do anything. If I call Rose right now and said, "Girl, let's go to Ireland. I want to go right now," she would have no concept of that because she's just young, And there's nothing wrong with it. I was her age too, where I was just stepping out into the world, getting my degree, not much to myself, but gaining it. So I wasn't at an age when I was at Rose's age where I was in the position to be dating. I wouldn't consider that an age to be dating when you haven't established anything yet. That's me personally, right? I have an established life. That's why I date, the guy that I date has an established life and an established career and company. So he dates, right? So like when you don't have anything established, You're just kind of floating on a globe, like this. Like you're just floating in space until you get it, No, it has nothing to do with material levels. Would you date someone who didn't have anything established? If you're okay footing the bill, that's fine. Foot the bill. But just know that what comes with that is inexperience to a lot of things. Socrates said that Plato said that virtuosity comes with age. You can't be a virtuous person and you just got here. You can't. Literally, you cannot. Oh, I'm virtuous. Virtuous meaning whatever you want to put under the umbrella of virtuosity. Wisdom, financial stability, anything you want to add under that umbrella. You can't get that young. You know what I mean? You can't get that young. He said virtuosity comes with age. You got to be established to become a virtuous person. So I just wouldn't date someone who didn't like having to explain everything to someone young. It, to me, would just like be the crux in the relationship. Like just having a random conversation, like, yeah, my friend, her and her husband wanted to add an extension to their home, and he's having issues with his 401k. Oh, what's a 401k? Okay, baby. A 401k is this savings account that you establish with your job. A percentage of your income goes out of it, but there's penalties that come. I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, my good friend from work, she was getting her daughter braces, and they were telling her she had an additional deductible. What's a deductible? Okay, well, when you get insurance, there are copays, there's copays, coinsurances, and deductibles. I'm not doing that. Come on, that's where the virtuosity comes in. Them being of age and being able to establish something about themselves, whether it be wisdom, financial security, whatever, right? Just knowledge in and of itself, being able to establish those things. So that's why. So people keep saying, "Oh, it's just material stuff." Stuff you're just talking about. No, I'm not. I'm talking about other stuff too. Even if I was going to trick on a 26-year-old man, I'd still have to be teaching him stuff along the way. I'm not a teacher. Some people like that. Some people like to date young because they like to nurture the person that they're dating, right? It's really more no. And I'm not gonna put this jacket on nobody, so I'm not even gonna say the words. But it sometimes it can be seen in the light of taking advantage of people because they're younger. Okay, so I'm not gonna put a jacket on nobody, but some people see that as, oh, if you're dating younger, you're trying to take advantage of the person. Sometimes it can be seen that way. Some people say, oh, well, it's just me dating them because I like their personality, but minus the personality, what do both of you have in common? If you're the one footing the bill for everything and you're the one with all the knowledge and wisdom and they don't have anything, what could you possibly talk about? What could you possibly establish with one another? Like when it comes to dating, the first thing that locks the two people together are looks, right? Because you don't know each other. So how did you meet each other? I thought he was attractive. I thought she was attractive. I thought, right, it was the same sex relationship. I thought she was attractive. I thought she was attractive. Okay, now what comes after that? The bond building, the establishment, right? So you got one older person who's established, one younger person who's unestablished. What else is there to talk about other than sex? Got nothing in common. So it's not about material. Oh, that therapist shouldn't date Rose because she ain't got no money. It ain't about that. It's about, even if that therapist was going to foot the bill for everything, what do y'all got in common other than sex? You're an established therapist. She's attempting to be a therapist. Okay, you could talk about that, but then what else? That therapist, oh, I went on vacation with my friends. What'd you do this weekend, Rose? That therapist, oh gosh, my mortgage rates just went up. Ugh. Oh, Rose, do you know about how's your mortgage doing? Like, what else is there to talk? You understand? You guys understand what I'm trying to say? It's not about money. It's not about money, you know? It's just like, just from the outside looking in, I don't see the longevity of that, you know? I just couldn't, I don't see the longevity of it. Like, where was it going? You know, maybe that's why she was flirting with Kels. Kels is established. Apparently, Kels is in her late 30s or early 40s. Didn't know that. I thought Kels was 25. Okay, so maybe that's why she was flirting with Kels. She's like, well, Kels got something to say, right? What we talked about last time when Trina was hurt, that therapist, which again, I think I agree with that. Trina, like, I agreed with Trina's assessment of that therapist treating her a little bit differently because now it made sense, right? When we were watching all those live streams and Trina was like, oh, you treat me differently than you treat other people. And then Trina had made a statement to the therapist like, is it because you don't got a crush on me or something? Is that why you treat me differently? Like her world experience. Now it makes sense, right? Now it makes sense. Now, remember I told you it made sense. I was like, what examples? Remember we were talking about, I was like, well, Trina's not giving any examples of how the therapist treats her differently. And then toward the end of the no, it wasn't toward the end of the live stream. That therapist had made that statement. She was like, what did she say to Trina? She said, she said something like, I got what I got what I got from you and you got what you got from me. And remember, that therapist made it sound real fucking transactional. Like, I'm not giving any more than that. If I get to gripe about stuff off the internet to you and you ask me for something, you know, those, whatever those sounds were she was asking for Trina, and if Trina asked her for money, I give you that. That's it. The therapist made it very clear, this is transactional. It wasn't going that far. That's why she didn't treat everybody else like Trina, because she didn't want it to be transactional. She wanted with now we know she wanted what she wanted from Rose to be a little bit more than transactional. You know what I mean? Emotes. I'm sorry, emotes. Yeah, emotes. It was like BD. It was like you said BDR, BMR sounds or something like that. But that therapist was like, I forget the phrase that therapist had used in that recording because I deleted them. I don't have them anymore. But she would say something like, "Oh, I got what I got, and you got what you got." It was something like that. I said, "Damn, that sounded like a transaction." She was just like, "That's it," you know. But she was right. Even though Trina didn't give a whole lot of examples as to how she was being treated differently by the therapist, that therapist made it very clear. Indeed, I am going to treat you differently because this. What's up, Tammy? This is transactional. I get what I get from you. You get what you get from me. We're done. You know. You said I did. You missed them. I guess they weren't clear, but it didn't. You didn't even have to. The therapist made it clear. She made it clear she was going to treat you differently. And then Trina made a statement like, "Is it because you don't got a crush on me? Is that why you treat Rose?" That's probably what it was too, Trina. Now that you say that, like when we were listening to those recordings, you were like, it was almost like it was almost like when you were talking to her in that live stream y'all were doing together, like you couldn't wrap your brain around why she allowed Rose more grace than you. It was when you were talking about it, it wasn't what you were saying. It was the way your eyes were like looking in the screen. It was like you were trying to like, you know how like how I'm doing now, like you were like, you know, basically like, why do you let Rose, you know, talk to you crazy and do all this? Like you were almost like you were trying to conceptualize it in your brain. Like what is the difference between her and me? Now you know. He was confused. Yeah, they probably weren't hunching. They probably never had sex, but they were in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like they were. The hunching part, we just all just speculate since they say they were dating, but they were definitely together. They was going together real bad. Okay, and I feel bad for Dime because Dime was out here feet to the ground for that therapist. Trina was too. That therapist. Listen, Trina, if you missed our recap, what was it, Friday? Yeah, that therapist. That part pissed me off about that therapist. That's probably the only part of that live stream about her that really pissed me off, because she was like, what did she say? She was like, did you never defended me, or No, she was like very dismissive about when you were defending, when you would go around the app defending her, almost as like she's like, no, she was like questioning, like, when did you defend me? And that shit pissed me off because I was like, if anybody was running around this motherfucking app, because it wasn't me, I know I wouldn't do it. If anybody was running around this motherfucking app defending that therapist, it was Trina. And the way that she was trying to act crazy, like she was trying to act 28 karat gold crazy. And the reason why 28 karat gold is crazy because it doesn't exist. She was acting 28 karat gold motherfucking crazy. Like, when did you defend me? I never said, when? Name one. That shit pissed me off. I said, bitch, if anybody, if you could literally search in the TikTok search bar, in the YouTube search bar, Trina that therapist, and you're gonna find at least 568,328 million clips of Trina defending you. What the fuck is you talking about? And so I be really questioning her in that memory. She keep acting like, oh, I don't, bitch, you got memory issues. Because how you not remember the only person on this app who defended you? That shit pissed me off. That pissed me off. I'm like, and you sitting here. Well, this shirt is so cute, y'all. I wish y'all could see the whole shirt. I got it, and I never get to wear it anywhere. But I finally get to wear it. It's cute as hell. It's a crop top, but it's like, it's cute. Okay, so that shit pissed me off. That. We went to DJ Khaled's restaurant. It was, the wings was good, but everything else, the wings and the green. I had collard greens. It was good. The mac and cheese. They need to go back to the drawing board on that garbage. That shit was horrible. That shit was horrible. But everything else was delicioso. Thank you, you guys. I got this jacket from Old Navy. It's a small. It's too big, though. It's too, look how big it is. It's a small. It's so big. So, I got it from Old Navy, but I cut it. I haven't washed it yet because, it's denim. You don't want to wash it too much. But when I wash it and that fringe come up, it's going to be cute. It's going to be good. I'm going to look like a cute little cholo. But yeah, so that therapist girl, therapist lady, girl. You knew you was too motherfucking old for Rose. You knew it. And the onus is on that therapist because she's older. She's supposed to be more wiser. So, I can't, I'm not going to review any of this till I get home Monday. Because I got all the recordings. I'm not going to review any of it till I get home Monday. I'm just going to just keep collecting the recordings throughout the weekend and stuff while I'm in bed. But like, therapist girl, you was too motherfucking old. And the part that pissed me off, not pissed me off, but the part that really like grinds my gears about that therapist is that she went around this app telling free lies, saying, I would never date. When I found out Rose's age, I said, no, she is too young for me. Knowing good and goddamn well you was eating her cat box. Oh, I don't know if you was eating her cat box, but wanted to eat her cat box. Just a free lie for a lie we ain't even need. Just telling free lies. You know what I mean? That shit pissed me off. And we over here thinking, yeah, you right. She is a bit young. She's a little young tenderoni. Leave that girl alone. And you over there, you hunching on her. Saying, yeah, exactly. That too. I forgot about that. Truth or dare. And that she only dates lesbians. She doesn't date bisexual women. Lie again, therapist. Lie again. Just telling free lies that no one asked for. That nobody asked for. Thank you for the roses. That nobody asked her for. I don't date bisexual women. You date everybody, apparently. You're dating a young woman who is too young for you to be dating. She's too young for you to be even dating. You shouldn't be looking at her. Okay? You shouldn't have been looking at that girl. That girl. Okay, not a fully grown established woman yet. She'll get there, but she's young. And this is the portion of Rosé's life where she gets to learn about herself, learn about her career path, learn about everything. She ain't even Rosé is so young, she ain't even ruined her credit, fixed it, and ruined it again. Like like we all do. You know what I mean? She's so young, she ain't even got to ruin her credit yet. You got to be young, ruin your credit, get it fixed, ruin it, then fix it. You fix your credit when you get into your 40s. That's when your credit is boom. Just booming. She ain't even ruined her credit yet. Fix it, ruined it, and ruined it again yet. She got baby credit. Come on, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. 40 and up, stand up, okay? True tings, that's right. Rosé so young, she ain't even started her ruining the credit phase yet. You got to get the credit, ruin it, fix it, ruin it again, then fix it. And that's when you set. That's when you set. That's when you find your husband. Your credit is in the 800s. That's when you set. You got to ruin it, fix it again. You be on your last fix. She ain't even on her last fix. She's on her first fit. She's on her first good credit path. That's how young that girl is. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Real talk. Come on, y'all. Y'all in the comments like, yeah, because you know. Because you know. Yeah. She had what you messing with that girl with baby credit for? Baby credit. Over here with baby credit. Be like, damn, girl, you ruined it yet? Nope, you still baby? Damn, you too young. She too young. She ain't even get a bankruptcy yet. You know what I mean? That's how young she is. That's how young she is. Exactly. You 36. Wait till you get to 42. Credit gonna be in the 900s. Okay? Because you get it, you ruin it, you fix it, you ruin it, then you fix it again. So you only in your first ruin. You ain't even hit the second ruin yet. You just wait. Don't just wait. Just wait. You ain't even fucked it up yet. You ain't fucked it up yet. You fucked it up. You on your first rotation. Niggas in the comments are at their final rotation, baby. You you at the first rotation, baby. You only at the first rotation. Credit is a hurdle, okay? What's up, Britt Nicole? How you doing? Yeah. That first rotation. You at the first credit rotation. Talking about, I'm fixing it now. Okay, baby. Well, don't worry. Once it's fixed, you got to ruin it again. Okay. The second ruin is the real one. That's the real one. Okay. That's the real motherfucking credit. Okay. That's when that final one come in, and then boom, you get your first fucking Amex card. That's when you know you've made it. Okay. Yep. Oh, thank you, Britt. That's so sweet of you to say. Yeah, yeah. So, therapist, what you doing messing with that baby with baby credit? That child with baby credit. She's not a child. Rosé's a young woman. What you messing with a young woman for with baby credit? Now I can't start over again. That's too, friend. That's the cycle of life. Okay. But yeah, what you doing messing with that baby with baby credit? You know, not baby, but young woman. Rosé's a young woman. What are you doing messing like you knew she was a young woman, and you knew you wasn't supposed to be messing with her. That's the part that really gets me. And then gonna tell us, I don't mess with her because she's too young and she's bisexual. I don't mess. Girl, please, lying over there hunching on that young woman, knowing you should have had a thoroughbred. Knowing you should have had a thoroughbred. I'm talking about Roseanne therapist. You need a thoroughbred. That's what you need. The therapist, you need a stud. Don't need no femme. You need a stud. You need a stud. You need a Queen Latifah. That's what you need. You need a Queen Latifah. You need an established stud with a good silk press. What the fuck is you doing? That's what you need. Unity. Yeah. You need the brat. That's what you need. You going after BB Judy and you need the brat. Okay? That's what you need. You need a stud with a silk with a silk press. Okay? Going after BB Judy, the young BB Judy, and knowing you need the brat. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What's up, Shayla? That's what I'm just saying. Like, that's what she needs. That's what she needs where she can go sit down somewhere. You need an established stud with established life, like a home and a business, or a home and a good career with a silk press. That's what you need. You need somebody so you can go sit down. She doing too much. You need to go. You need a stud who gonna retire you out. That's what you need. You need somebody who gonna sit you down in a beautiful house next to a golf course while your stud wife goes to play around a golf, and you can go sit your ass down somewhere. You don't need none of these young women. You need a thoroughbred stud. You need to go to Detroit. I don't know why you're going to Atlanta. You need to go to Detroit and get you one of them. Okay? That's what you need to do. You need to go to Chicago and get you a old stud. Fuck you messing around with young lesbian. No, you need an old one who got money and just gonna put you up. Okay? A thoroughbred. She need a thoroughbred Chicago, Detroit stud. That's what she need. So sit down. To go sit her down. She doing too much. Yeah, what was the mayor's name? That's what she need. That's what she need. That's what she needs. That's what therapists need. She do. Lori Lightfoot. Yeah, you need a Lori Lightfoot. That's what she need. I'm not trying to be funny, but she do. We're messing with that young woman. Mess with a young woman. Girl, stop. What's up, Silent Assassin? Yeah. She like I'm young. She like I'm young and feisty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did she probably? That's why she tried to spin the block. Would you all say that she was flirting with Kels, but Kels was like, no. You know what I mean? I just found out Kels was older. I didn't know that. She looks really young. I really thought Kels was 25. Yeah, and Kels was like, no, because she probably realized too late, like, oh, maybe I do need an older person. Yeah, you need an older person. Why are you not on Match.com? First of all, therapist, you're probably a six-figure earner. If I had to take a guess, I don't clock your money because I don't like people clocking mine. Why don't you have a matchmaker? Like, why hasn't the therapist like got a matchmaker? She can afford it, you know. She definitely can afford it. Why don't she get a matchmaker? You said I'm a tenderoni, but I'm 43. Yeah, okay. I just saw that. I saw because I be looking at everybody's profile picture. I've seen your face, Kels. Never guessed it. We need the skincare routine because I thought you were 25. I thought you were like 24 through 26. That's what I always thought because you just sound young, you know. What's up, Channy? Yeah, she need a I am having a lot of fun in Miami. I gotta go to. We're going to dinner tonight. We're going to dinner tonight. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear, but Diana said we gotta wear high heels, so I gotta go get. I got some cute heels actually. Oh, I guess I can step out tonight. Shit. Since we go on, since she's making us wear high heels. What do I got to wear? Thanks, y'all. Yeah, Kels, you're so young. I'm gonna pin your comment so people can see what you look like. So they'll be like, "Who is Kels?" This is her. Just look at her profile picture. She looks really young. I don't know what the place is called, CC's or something. Mini skirt, 6-inch heels. I'm gonna look cute. It's super rainy. It's gonna be super rainy all weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna go dress like a slut tonight. But yeah, so that whole therapist Rose situation should have never gotten as far as it got. That's my opinion. It should have never got as far as it got. Um, it should have never got as far as it got. It went too far. It should have never ended up as dating ever. It's just wildly, in my personal opinion. Okay, it's not your opinion. It's not the opinions of the Nosy Bystanders or anybody in the Wild West. In my personal opinion, the relationship dynamics was already inappropriate. Completely. The power dynamic is different. The financial dynamic is different. That's just my personal opinion. I don't really care if anyone agrees or disagrees with that. You don't got to. That's my personal opinion. The dynamic, it was too much of a power dynamic. The financial part alone is questionable. You know what I mean? Because of experience. She's too well established to be messing with a college age woman. Rose is a college student. I think she goes to, well, I don't want to speculate where she goes, but I believe she attends Clark Atlanta. And so, like, come on, you know? Yeah. Georgia State. Okay, Georgia State. Yeah, it's just the dynamic is just, it was just too, you know? I know she's 26, right? I know, and people are gonna be like, she's not young. Yes, she is. Maybe that's her preference. I don't know. Just, you know. Look, Carisha, Dime. I'm just kidding. Look, Dime. Um, Dime, let me tell you this funny story before I answer your question. When I was getting my hair braided, I was just going through the screen record pages, just trying to catch up. And there was a screen recording. It was like 10 minutes long of you and my braider. We were just listening to it braiding my hair, and we weren't talking. And my braider was like, "Why is Carisha on TikTok arguing with people?" I said, "That's not Carisha." She's like, she was so confused. She was like, I said, "That's not." I said, "Her name is Dime." And then I told her the backstory of why you guys weren't arguing. Yes, you were. You were on HB's live and you were talking to it was like a moderator thing. The moderators were having a thing. I said, and I was telling her the backstory about why the mods were called up to the panel. But she was just confused. She was like, "Why is Carisha on TikTok live arguing with people?" I said, "That's not Carisha." But no, Don, it's summertime, so that's why probably haven't seen Rose in school. It's the summertime, you know. She probably doesn't take summer courses. She probably doesn't start till the fall, which is August. It's August, September ish. So we'll probably see her there, and it could be remote. It could be remote, but if she's close to Georgia State, she'll probably have in school classes, you know. So that's, I hope that answers your question. But I thought that was a funny story. TikTok is really a whole nother world. Honestly, if Carisha wanted to get on a burner account and argue with people, she could, you know? She very well could. And she could be like, I am not Carisha, and just move around, and people be like, oh, that's not Carisha, that's, you know, $6, whatever her username would be, that's $6, you know. Any celebrity could do it. Any celebrity could go on TikTok, create a burner account, and just be in the comments arguing with people, which I believe some of them are. Could be on live streams, without their cameras on, arguing with people, and we'd never know. We would never know. What's up, Juicy? Dime is hilarious. Dime is so funny. I often say, like, I'll just randomly say, I'm a six-figure bitch. I got that from you. I never got that from Young Miami. I get that from you because you always say it when you argue with people. You always like, I'm a six-figure bitch. And I just be walking around my house saying that all the time. What's up, Shiskai? You said no real celebrity have time for that? Do you know how much free time celebrities have? A lot. A lot of free time. Because they export their labor. They're not washing dishes like you and I. They're not doing their laundry. They're not cleaning their house head to toe. Whenever their project is done, it's done. They're just floating around. When you see celebrities arguing with each other on multi-hundred thread Twitters, what do you think they're doing? In a Pilates class? No, they have free time to do it. When you see them on live streams arguing with whoever they're arguing with subliminally, because they got time. They got time. Exactly. The whole team do that. They ain't got nothing but time on their hands, okay? You said, girl, we used to be on Clubhouse doing this together all the time. Mm-hmm. And until we see that camera on, down, you not beating those Carisha allegations. I don't know, Dime. I don't know if you're going to beat those Carisha allegations. What's up, Maya? I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. We love Young Miami down, bitch. We love Miami down. But it's kind of hard. Them allegations is not beat. My allegations is not going to be beat, okay? Sometimes when you go live, I low-key think I hear Santana in the back. I'm just saying. Sometimes we'd be on live, I'd be like, is that Santana in the back? I'd be thinking I hear him in the back. Like, Carisha, please, get off the internet. I think that's what I'd be hearing in the back. But I'm not going to say too much, okay? I'm just saying. It's just, those allegations are hard to beat, So, you gonna have to, one day you just might have to cam. I mean, these days, you a six-figure bitch. And then, I don't know, it'd be little stuff you be saying. It'd be like the little stuff you say that only like somebody would like could say, like it just be the little stuff, like you be saying, But we love Dime, I mean, because if I find out if Carisha been over here tussling in nigga talk, ciao. And every time you say that, she always disappear, don't she? Don't she? Every time, huh? Don't she be disappearing? She'd be like, girl, you're not gonna be those creatures. And she be like, she be dipping. She be dipping. She be gone. She be gone. And I be like, and then we'll know. If it's Carisha, we'll be like, okay, if you is Carisha, on your next Instagram story, post yourself wearing red. And if Carisha posts something today or tomorrow wearing red, I'm just kidding. We know Dime is Dime. Dime and Carisha sound alike, but Dime they don't sound exactly alike. They don't sound exactly alike. You know what I mean? She, and also, I've seen Dime, so I'm just messing with you. I've seen her. So, you know, but it's funny. I low key be wanting to take all your clips and um, post them on Instagram. And be like, why Carisha over here fighting on TikTok live stream? People will believe it. If I know if I spin it enough, people will believe it. You know. But when she be saying I'm a 6-figure bitch, I'd be like, I think she'd be wanting to say 7-figure, but she don't want to be too close to letting people know she Carisha. You know, 6-figure is 100,000 to like 999,000. 7 figures is over 1 million. I'd be like, yeah, that'd be petty as f. Yeah, but so that whole therapist situation type deal, yeah, y'all, it is a mess. It's a ghetto mess. Gotta knock a figure off to keep us lost. Yeah. What's the big snook? Yeah. That whole rose therapist mess. I'm curious about what else. Cause y'all know, what's her name? Y'all know Heartbreaker. She don't never release all the receipts. I wonder if there's more receipts from that server that she hasn't released yet, you know? Cause she like having a big, what's her name? Heartbreaker love a grand finale, honey. And why is she calling that woman Rusty? Why is she calling why is she calling Rose Rusty? A 1 hour conversation that has to be really a 1 hour conversation between whom? Between whom is the question. The barbecue was funny, was it? I missed it. Dom, DOM, what's a Dom? She was paying her to be her Dom. She said her neck is rusty. Oh, what is that? Uh, to be her dominant? Like cosplay? Like pretend to be older? Like what does that mean? Dominatrix. I know you fucking lying. That therapist should never come back to the internet. Go ahead and leave that in the vault, baby. Baby couldn't have beat that out of me. You getting tricked on by a 26-year-old college kid from Georgia State to be your dominatrix? Couldn't have beat that information into a Discord server about me. You couldn't waterboard it out of me. Mm-mm. 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 You think you said that's why she was crying about therapist kidnapping her because she got cold feet? Yeah, it was probably the first time they was gonna be in for a weekend, extended weekend alone together. She was gonna try to. I don't know. The plot thinnens. It's a Tubi movie. It's a goddamn Tubi movie. What's up, virtual? You said, but hey, she did say she was doing a hotline thing. What's a hotline thing? What's that? Maybe it's not dominant in the sense that you guys think, because Rose's taller and bigger, you know? Maybe it's like a physical thing, you know? I got you, Meg. You know? Whatever it is, it ain't right. Shame kink? Maybe it's like a money thing. Maybe it's like a money kink, you know? That therapist has got to have sex. I'm sorry. Her not getting some is the cause of all of this. She needs to just go out and get some. You know what I mean? She needs to go out and just get some real quick so she can clear her, you know, so she can just clear her brain. Just clear your ovaries, clear your brain, you know, because you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking straight. She's not thinking straight. Yes, I know her name is Dominique, and Dom is her nickname. You said Trina said she was treated differently because she isn't there. Y'all, I actually play pickleball. It's a real sport that I play. That's crazy. I did send the subs out. I only had one. I thought I had more, but I only had one. I sent one out. Yeah, that's crazy. I sent it the first person I got an email from was Elaine, and it let me send one to Elaine, and then when I went to look, when I went to go back to send more, it said invites already sent. So I only had one, and that was the first person to email me. So Elaine, see if you got it or not. Not email, but DM me. Yeah. Thank you, Dickleball, for the roses. Yeah. You said I really need your help. My help? What's up? Is it Larisha? What's up, Larisha? Ollie said, wait, what are we talking about? Rose and that therapist. That shit is crazy. That whole relationship dynamic is just wild. It should have never occurred. It should have never happened. That therapist was not using her brain. I promise you that much. She was not using her brain. She was, thank you, $48. That's Dime, y'all. Thank you, Dime. Thank you, Bood. Thank you, TT Love. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that therapist was not, she did not have her thinking cap on. She did not have her thinking cap on. Her thinking cap was somewhere else. It was somewhere else. You know? When does she have it on? When she working? That's how she make her money. She have it on when she working, making money. Take that bitch right off when she enters into life. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, therapist. You know? I don't think you're supposed to take it off. I think you're supposed to leave it on all day. Thank you, DeQueen. I need to find out what I'm going to wear tonight. I can't even see my closet from here. This room is huge. Room? It's my patio. And then up those stairs is the other half of the suite. On business or vacation? I'm not on vacation. I'm just out of town. Vacation is like a week. This is just a weekend. Would you think she would apply that when she learned to live? You would think. Yeah. And it rained too. So I left my bracelets. I don't have my Centronella bracelets. Yeah, it's like a weekend getaway. Out of town, thugging with my rounds. Yeah, I haven't even. I'm still wearing this damn jacket. There's people still swimming now, honey. They don't care about no damn warnings. No, I didn't get the upgrade. I got the upgrades for my flights home. I didn't get them for my flights here. You be Miami in 2 weeks? Okay. Miami's nice. It's so beautiful down here. I see why people live here. But look at my hair. The humidity is no joke. Humidity, look how fluffy it is. I can't even, there's no point in getting it wet. It just fluffs out, just like fans out. Because this is all human hair. So whoever this girl was, she had good hair. Because it didn't get as frizzy as the last human hair I got. That hair was like, whew, that girl had really bad hair. You know, shout out to her for selling it because I appreciate you, friend. You know, but you should have left it in your head. It smells good too. I put perfume in my hair, but yeah, damn therapist. I feel terrible for her. I do. You're gonna have to come with me. I gotta find something to wear. Damn, I could totally use a nap. Ain't no light in here. There we go. My bathroom. Okay, this is my closet. My little mini closet. Oh, I can wear these white pants. Oh no! I was gonna wear this outfit. I forgot all about this. I'm gonna wear this. I'll wear that. Okay. I got my outfit. Do you believe Rose was groomed by the therapist? That's a strong word. That is a strong word that I don't think I would use. I don't think she was groomed at all, you know, at all. No, I don't. And you should be careful about using those words too, because that is a jacket you don't want to put on a person and not no damn licensed person. So be careful about just sprinkling that comment in people's comment sections. No, I don't think that she was at all. I just think it was just a bad setup. That's all, you know. It's a bad setup. You know. I think it was just a bad setup. It's as simple as I can explain it. It was just, you know, the best advice I can give therapists is use better judgment. Use better judgment. Date someone within your age range. You know, if you have an affinity to date younger women, you know, just make sure they're established. Make sure they're, you know, Make sure they're established. Make sure that they have something about themselves. Make sure they have stuff to lose, because people who have stuff to lose tend to not be messy and salacious. It's typically people who don't have anything to lose, who just balls to the wall, throw stuff out. You know what I mean? So if you're dating someone, make sure they got just as much to lose as you do. Okay? Point blank, period. If you dating somebody and they ain't got nothing to lose, they gonna be in the same position with or without you. That's a dangerous person to get into a relationship with, because it can get messy, it can get salacious, it can get volatile, it can get all kinds of stuff. And I shouldn't be having to give this advice to a woman my age, but sometimes we need advice. So if she's listening, therapist, date somebody who has just as much to lose as you do. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't date people who ain't got shit to lose. Okay? Because then now look. Because why would you date somebody with a Discord server? Imagine me in my 40s dating a nigga with a Discord server. Where you're the topic of conversation. Come on, that shit sound messy as fuck. Only niggas who ain't got nothing to do all goddamn day can create a Discord server and fill it with people to be messy. Come on. I mean, I'm just like, you know, and no offense, and this is no offense to Rose, but if Rose had a 9-to-5 job with benefits, she wouldn't have time to be creating spaces like Discord servers to be doing messy shit, because she'd be working towards something. You cannot date somebody with that much free time. It cannot be healthy. You can't. You can't. You cannot. This is too much free time. They talk to you all night. Don't give a fuck. You got to go to work in the morning. Be on the phone with you all motherfucking day and night. Fucking love bombing you and shit, because they ain't got shit to do. They not at work. But you got to get up and you got to get to your clients, and you got to get to your payroll. You got to get to your employees. You got to get to, filling out insurance information to make sure your clients' insurances get covered for their treatments and their whatever. You got to make sure that payroll hours are submitted in. You got to get to your mortgage. You got to get to your cars. You got to pay all your bills on time. You got to walk your dog and take your dog to the groomer. You're the one who has to, all these responsibilities. And they're going by the wayside because you're wasting precious time hanging out with a person who doesn't have anything to lose. They don't have any gainful employment. They don't have any substance that they are building toward, right? Like, it's the summertime. So Rose isn't even starting classes yet till the fall. So she got nothing but time. And that's not a dig at Rose. She's young. We talked about it earlier. She's building to that, right? That's why she's in college. That's why she's taking those courses, because she's building toward her future career. I promise you this fucking much. When Rose graduates and then she goes off to grad school and she buys her first house and she purchases her first luxury vehicle and she takes her first big girl vacation, I promise you this much. The shit Rose was doing now, she wouldn't repeat again. You know why? Say it with me, class. Because she'd have something to lose. Stop putting, and this is just to the therapist, stop putting your life and the things in your life in the balance, while other people like Rose get to just hang out and spend her free time not saying destroying her life, but being a part of the angst that you have going on in your life. Because by the time Rose gets to your age, therapist, you think she gonna let a 26-year-old college age girl do what she doing to you? So she can lose, she can lose sleep and she can lose time and she can, forget payroll and she can forget to pay her mortgage. Not that the therapist is doing that, but those are potential things of being caught up with internet drama. You think Rose gonna do that when she got her life established? After she graduates and she gets her licenses? No. So why are you risking what you got. And I'm not talking about her license. I'm talking about just risking, oh, I was, dealing with all this internet drama with my ex-girlfriend and fuck, I forgot to submit payroll. Oh, I was dealing with this internet drama and people releasing my ex-girlfriend's Discord server because she gets to play around on the internet all day. And damn, I forgot to go drop Carter off at the groomer. Damn, it's late at night and I needed to get gas for my car because I got to go into the office today. You think Rose gonna allow some 26-year-old to do that to her when she gets your age and she's established? No. So why are you letting her do it to you? Come on. You got to think. Just get your head out the fucking clouds. And I know that therapist hasn't said anything about it. Don't say shit about what's going on. Go to work. Okay? Rest on Sunday and take your black ass to work on Monday. And take care of your household like you've been always doing. And take care of your puppy dog. And go hang out with your real friends in real life. Go get prepared to celebrate your friend's baby. Go do adult stuff. Stay off the internet. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. You want to continue to keep building your business? Stay off the internet with this mess. Stay off the internet with this mess. Because, bitch, you got a lot to lose. We the same age. And you acting like a child. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a child. Stop, okay? Take a deep breath. And just drop all of this and just fuck it. And just go back to life. And you can come back to TikTok and reset. And don't talk about this shit ever again. Because you are not mentally equipped to be having this mess going on and then coming to the internet explaining it for 40 days and 40 nights. You're not equipped for that. You're not equipped for that. You need to just hang out with the big girls, okay? And let's just go do big girl stuff. All right? Just stop, because that's just, you doing too much. There are, like, I know we're on messy TikTok, and there are little pockets of messy TikTok where it's like younger kids, like the Rosés, and the Sauces and, the Alexandras, and they get into like little, real stuff, but like stuff that they have time to square away. And then there's another pocket of messy TikTok with grown niggas with shit to lose. And we might get into a couple of scuffles, but they usually clear themselves up in a day or two. And then we go back to work. And the little kids on messy TikTok, they get to tussle for a couple days, 40 days and 40 nights, as Petty Rowe would say. Because what else they got to do? They kids. They establishing who they are. They getting a feel for the internet. But for the rest of us grown folks, we only get to tussle a couple hours. But we got to go to bed. And we got to wake up, and we got to pay the mortgage, and we got to pay the car note, and we got to pay the car insurance. We got to make sure our employees are paid. We got to get to work, okay? No, I'm not dressed. Let me get dressed. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.